like, backup slabs. We have a bunch of books here too, some double signed books, some single signed books, a lot of hot books as well.
We have a bit of modern. I will prep more vintage in the future. I wasn't able to completely grade all of my vintage that I want to get.
There is still some vintage today. There's some vintage slabs, some vintage raw stuff. So there's going to be something for everybody. I just don't want people to think that there's not going to be any of that. It sounds like there are big plans for the future, but for now, we got some awesome stuff. We're going to be on together for a couple hours. Hey, Joseph, really appreciate you coming on. Really excited to get this going. But really quickly, why don't you let people know a little bit about, just briefly, like how you're going to handle shipping and what kind of payments you take. And inevitably, somebody's going to ask you about payment plans. So do you have any plans to do a payment plan tonight?
Right. We do have plans in the future for payment plans. Not tonight, unfortunately. For shipping, it's going to start at $6, guys. Start at $6 for the first item. And then it's going to be $1 for every item after that. And it's going to cap at $20. Okay.
So includes slabs, or are we just talking about raw books right now?
That includes slabs as well, guys. That includes slabs. So, yeah, for the first show tonight, we want to make sure that everybody gets, we're going to take care of everything. We'll take care of the shipping, guys. Don't worry, we're handling it. It's going to be as cheap as possible. So, yeah, it's going to cap at $20. Whatever you guys get up beyond that, we'll take care of it, guys. We got you. So if you get 50 items tonight, enjoy yourselves. You're going to get some great shipping on everything, too.
All right, awesome. So shipping, definitely subsidized. You're definitely getting some love in chat already from people who know you. So a lot of people are ready to get to know you. So, all right, give me the price when you're claiming. Try not to make me guess. Joseph, in the future, it's probably better not to start with the prices revealed, just because people, if the price is visible, people are going to claim stuff right away. And we want people to claim stuff, but we want to make sure everybody has an equal opportunity at things.
We can work that perfectly. That's actually fine right here. That's fine.
All right, so let's really quickly just,
I don't want to give away the shop yet, so we'll figure it out here. I want to make sure.
All right, well, just start showing us books, and we'll get through them. There's many more books other than just what's on the wall. So why don't we just get going?
Yeah, for sure. All right, so I guess we'll just start with
grab one and show it to us. It sounds good.
Yeah, guys, we're just going to go ahead. This is probably one of the most hotter books right now, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Secret Wars #8, guys, by Jim Shooter. You know what I'm saying here, ladies and gents. We actually did a show live with Jim Shooter. We have another one coming up, man. This is going to be awesome. This one's newsstand right here, guys. I'm telling you right now, it hasn't been pressed yet. It's looking pretty clean. It needs a little bit of a clean here in the back. I'd say you might have a chance for a 9.6. I don't know for the 9.8 if you give this a press and clean for a crack, but still has it with the custom label. We have this one here set for 400 OBO. Everything tonight is going to be OBO as well, guys. So give me your back.
Right. Awesome. Yeah, and I appreciate you definitely know your books, and I'm sure people appreciate the level of detail. But yeah, for some of them, we can we don't have to go into that depth, especially with slab books. But I do appreciate that you know a lot about them.
All right, perfect. Yeah, I guess if people have questions, then I got you guys on those.
Yeah, definitely. If we don't cover something with a book, just ask.
All right, perfect. All right, well, guys, we have Spawn 97. Everybody knows the low prints for newsstand. We have a high grade 9.4, hard to get. Signed by Greg Capullo in the silver right there, Chad.
What issue number of Spawn is that?
Issue number 97.
Perfect. All right, Spawn 97, signed by Capullo. 9.8, 9.4, and a newsstand. Fantastic.
OBO right there, guys.
And don't worry, all right. Definitely, you're getting some love in chat. Yeah, and not all the books are signed. It's just he definitely has some primo signed stuff. But if your signed books aren't your bag, stick around.
Yeah, we do have some unsigned stuff too, guys. So don't you worry. We have the Absolute Batman #1 first print, cover A. By Nick Dragata. This is also signed in gold by Scott Snyder. And then you can skip the weight. You got the 9.8 right here. $225 or best offer.
All right. 9.8 white pages. That's the A cover. That's like the cover for Absolute Batman. I see you got another big one up there, one of the Akira variants of that.
Yeah, we kind of just priced them out all together, pretty similar. Everyone also goes after the foils. This is the Jim Lee first print, cardstock, and signed by Scott Snyder as well. 9.8 first print. $225 or best offer.
All right. So he's saying make offers. You want to make the bell ring? Go ahead and try. Yeah, don't lean on offers. If something is you really want to grab it, don't risk it.
Yeah, guys. Also, by the way, this one right here, this has been one of the hotter ones right here. This is the foil here tonight. This is the Akira Maj right here. This is the fourth print. This is the Comic Corner. This one sold out pretty quickly. It's a hot book right here. $225 here, guys.
All right, signed by Scott Snyder, the writer. Very cool. Okay, to 225, or you can make an offer. Let us know.
And so this one right here, this is I just want to kind of explain this one a little bit because this is all original artwork on the cover. So
wait, that was a blank cover when somebody started?
This is a complete blank cover, and one of the very much up and coming artists. He's actually very well known in the community for a lot of people. Some may not know him, but this is the artist Sajjad Shah right here. He did a 3-character bust, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this is one of my favorite blanks he's done for me. He's done he does TMNT, he's Marvel approved, he's DC approved, he does a lot of covers. He just did an ASM #1. But we have this is again full original artwork right here. We have the quote here at the bottom as well.
What does it say? I'm the best there is at what I do.
And what I do isn't very nice.
And say the name of the artist one more time.
Sajjad Shah.
John Shaw. All right.
Sajjad Shah.
Sajjad Shah. Got it.
There you go. Yeah, so he's Marvel. You guys can catch his Marvel covers. He's got some DC covers. He's actually got an FOC cover coming up here soon. So,
all right, well, let's hold it still for just a second. I know you're enthusiastic about it, but let's give people a good look at it there. All right, that is awesome. All right, so one more thing. How much is that gem?
All right, so we have this one at $300, 9.8.
All right, 3 characters, full cover, all original art. That's nice. All right, somebody could make a play for that. And actually maybe successfully do it. Let's find out.
All right, and so right here, guys, we have another book that was pretty hot recently, The Kraven. This is I think this is part 2. Yeah, part 2 of the crawling part right here, guys. This is $293. We have this in a 9.0 or better, and we have this at $35.
So we might want to hold the book just back a little bit. There we go. There we go. That was good. We'll hit that sweet spot. There you go. 9.0 plus for $35. Whoa, ATL K-Dog coming in with some generosity. All right. He wants to support the big debut here for you, Joseph. $25 credit for the next claim on $250 or more.
Oh, man. Thank you so much, ATL. That means a lot. I appreciate you. I actually bought from a great seller as well.
All right. So the next person to claim something $250 or more is going to save $25 courtesy of K-Dog. So somebody grab that free 25. Thank you, Kevin.
Much appreciated. Much appreciated on that one. We have a ASM 294. We have a 7.5 or better. I was pretty generous on this grade. This one, I'm sorry, I was pretty low on this grade. I think it's a little bit better, but we'll say it's a 7.5 or better. This is the Death of Kraven. We got $20 on this one right here.
All right, 7.5 or better and $20. Awesome. Another Mike Zeck. You got 2 Mike Zeck gems up there.
He needs to come
if
back.
That's what you're craving. Go ahead and claim them. Oh, jeez. Sorry. I instantly regretted that, but I still did it.
All right, guys. So we have this right here. We have the Last Ronin. This is signed by Kevin Eastman. Kevin Eastman's charging. His price keeps going up every year. It was $40 alone just to get his signature. This is a 9.8 contender. We'll say 9.4 and up right here, guys. We got 200 or best offer on this one right here. Actually, I don't have a sticker for this one. Can you write that down for me? 200.
All right, make offers. If you got a different number in mind or you have different data or whatever else, go ahead and make it. You're not going to offend anybody. You do have an offer of $15 on the Kraven. He says, Crave, go bye-bye.
Hey, first offer, let's go ahead and dig it. You know what I'm saying?
Right, there it is. Give that to Gilliam _McPoyle.
Gilliam, thanks for being my first buyer. We got you on.
Awesome. Thank you, Gilliam. Yeah, so make sure if you aren't following Webster's Vault, give him a follow. Send him a DM. If you claim anything, and it opens up that line of communication, makes things go faster. Oh, give it to 8bit_attic. All right. That's who claims
Okay,
that.
Awesome. Thank you so much, guys.
Awesome. All right, we all have alter egos, I guess. So there you go, 8bit_attic.
All right, guys. So next,
did you happen to have any Godzilla books coming? I believe so from the preview.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and throw up some Godzilla books here next.
Any Raw Something is Killing the Children's coming?
I do actually have some exclusives, and I believe I have some incentive ratios as well.
Perfect. All right, so that's stuff to look forward to. Let's see what's in your hands now, though.
All right, so I have the issue number 1 first print, Jason Aaron writing on this one, guys. That recently dropped. That was set the world on fire. This is the 1 in 500 highest ratio, signed by Kevin Eastman. We got this one right here, 9.4 plus. This is going to be a 250 right there. And again, I do believe that one's a contender. We'll say this one's 9.4 or not.
Okay.
Oh, actually, you know what? Let's get to the Godzilla. Yeah, let's get to the Godzilla.
So yeah, with that Secret Wars 8, for example, I'm taking a look at some of the data. That is an average of the highest sale and the lowest sale this month is what that book is priced at. If you're trying to get an idea about, like, you know, what's going on. So if you got a number in mind, you want to make an offer, go ahead and make it.
All right, so we have some Godzilla requests in here. I do have this book raw and unsigned. I only have it raw and unsigned other than this, but if anybody's interested to take a shot and skip all the hassle, we have this one right here. This is a eBay Live exclusive that ANZ Comics and I did. On the back of this actually is silhouetted in gold as well, so you can kind of just see this right here too. So we have the Art Adams limited to 500 foil. This was the New York City Comic Con exclusive we did. This is the Godzilla Masterpiece Theater number 1, and signed by Art Adams in the Godzilla green. We have this one at 225.
Ah, that's killer. All right, hold that up real quick. Who wore it better?
I don't know, Bill. We might need to get you in a movie, man. We might need to hit up Hollywood and ask him what's up with that, man. We might need to hit him up.
All right.
Oh, that's great.
225 or best offer. All right, that's a gem. Art Adams definitely knows how to make art. And I don't know, shiny foil books still speak to me. So, all right, if you want to make a play for that book, it's signed by Art. It's a 9.8. 225. Don't have to wait in line. Don't have to sweat whether it's going to be a 9.8 or not. It's all done. You just got to do the claiming or the offering.
So for the other one,
who signed the Akira Batman Iron Man? It is signed by Scott Snyder, and I'm sure he can give you a closer look if you want. Just let us know.
Yeah, if anybody needs to see anything, just let me know. So we actually continued this on for MegaCon. It's a wraparound cover right here. It is a foil limited to 500. He signed in the hot pink. This is the Masterpiece Theater 3. And this is also going to be a $200. The other one's $225. This one's $200.
Nice. All right, Godzilla. He's about to eat that signature.
Yeah, essentially. Yeah.
There you go. 9.8. All right, so make some offers. Help him clear some space off the board. If you want to make a play for a book, just go ahead and throw out a number and see it. Let's see a close-up on that Akira Batman. That's a cool book. That one was really hot, sold out. So let's see if someone's feeling that tonight. Throw out a number. Let's see what happens.
So we got this one right here. Again, this did sell out. It is the spot foil, the 4th print spot foil. There's a red one as well for the black and white sketch. But yeah, this is the spot foil 4th printing. We have Something is Killing the Children coming up here shortly too, guys. But yeah, this is the one signed by Scott Snyder right here.
Nice. So you signed in a nice gold signature there. You got the gold foil logo. All right, 225 or make an offer. It's a 9.8. Okay. Okay, there is the
So we have these Something is Killing the Children's right here. These were both done by Santa Fung. Boom Directly was actually in helps with us taking care of these ones. These are both foil. There's a trade dress and a virgin. If anybody wants to pick both of these up at the same time, I'll do it for
the trade dress and the virgin in your hand, and you're selling them as a pair.
The trade dress. So yeah, if anybody wants to pick up the pair, we'll do it a big deal right now. Their listings at like 40. They're selling for like 25, 30. So we'll do it $50 if anybody wants to take the pair down.
All right, so they're 30 each or 50 for the pair. There you go. See, there's the trade dress. The one underneath it is, I mean, why don't we show them real quick? It's the same cover, but without the logo, obviously. So there you go. All right, so 50 for the pair?
Yep, 50 for the pair. We'll give somebody a big deal if they want to take down the pair.
And I guess if you wanted to claim them individually, they are priced individually at 30 each. Let us know, but somebody might want to keep those together.
So for this one, we do have the MegaCon exclusive. This is the Crease Lee. This is the archive edition right here. This actually just dropped, limited to 400. And then this is the spot foil on the archive edition number 1. We got
Nice.
25 on it. 9.4 and up on the spot foil.
TFO 88, the Secret Wars 8 is a 9.4 white pager newsstand. Awesome, retired. I think it's a retired label. Secret Wars 8. And yeah, he's got it at $400. And, you know, I looked, and that's like the average of the high sale and the low sale this last month. So if you got a number in mind, go ahead and throw it out there. He came to sell some books today, so feel free to throw some offers out there. All right.
All right. So Something is Killing the Children. This is the 1 in 25 right here, guys. This is the Jeff DeCall 0. Something is Killing the Children 0. Won't be reprinted as a single issue ever again. It will be probably bundled in a deluxe or something like that. But I have 1 in 20. I have 15 on the 9.4 and up Jeff DeCall version.
All right, $25 is claimed. That is all right. Make a little.
Killing the Children.
Yes, that will go to Wicked Comics 79. You got it.
Thank you so much.
And yes, there are some Silver Age books coming, 12-cent keys. And I want to remind people that any claim or bundle of $250 or more, ATL K-Dog has got a $25 credit in there for you. So
I'll do this one right here.
So like if you successfully get the Secret Wars 8 at a value of $250 or more, you will pay $25 less than what you get it at if you are the next person to be able to use that credit. The $300 original art up there, also same deal.
Yeah, and we actually have a lot more original art too, of like pretty much entire covers. So it's not just like a mini sketch; it's full, hours and hours of work. So if not, more. So we do have Silver Age. We have a little bit of a mix of everything. But somebody asked me for Silver Age. I just wanted to pull out this slab real quick. I figured somebody would want this, and I just X'd the price even before I threw it up, just because. Let's make some movement here, guys.
We might need to move it back a little bit from the camera.
Yeah, of course. We have ASM 37 right here, guys. This is the first appearance of Norman Osborn, guys, and Robot Master right here. So this is a 1966 Stan Lee and Steve Ditko on this. First appearance of Norman Osborn. Let's chop it down to 325 here for a 5.5. This is the off-white to white pages.
All right, first Norman Osborn there, 5.5 off-white to white, 325. Claim that at 325. Get it for 300 if you're the next person to use that credit from ATL K-Dog. Speaking of credits, 8bit_addict Gil's showing you some love. He's offering a $10 credit on each on the next 5 books over $50 claimed at full price.
Wow, geez.
Wow.
Thank you.
Oh, all right. 8-bit.
That's awesome.
That is 5 credits of $10 or more on full claims of 50 plus. I don't know if there's any Daredevil coming, but for example, like what is a $50 book or more for
Okay,
yeah,
so here,
there's going to be a lot of stuff coming. So we know that 225, what was just 225 put up there?
Well, we have all 3 of the Absolute Batmans up there. We have
Iron Man. Need more info. I want to make some noise and celebrate with you. The Akira. All right.
The Akira. All right. Nice. Great pull on that one.
Fantastic. All right. Give that to Iron Man _comics. I love that. And Iron Man, you're only going to pay $215 because 8-bit Addict is paying the other $10 on that.
Iron Man, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. And 8-bit, thank you so much as well, man.
Thank
That's
you
awesome.
so much. And so there's 4 more $10 credits still available. If you have another Akira homage, there was some interest from somebody else in it, Tony Munster. As you can see, that one was claimed. I don't know if he's got more. Joseph's got a ton of books, lots of cool stuff, vintage and signed monitor. He works with a lot of different artists to get books signed, so there's some really cool stuff coming. Is there a Green Lantern? I think they're asking about a Green Lantern 85 if you got one.
I could check to see if I have an 85. It's not priced, but I'll just end up giving you guys an even better price since I don't have a price.
All right, well, let's see what you do got
all
ready
right.
for now.
So right here, guys, I have a Godzilla Here There Be Dragons. This is issue number 1. We did this exclusive. This is a Sajad Shah remark. It didn't get a 9.8, so it got a 9.6. So I wanted to give this one a little bit of a discount here for 200. And this,
that's a full remark on there?
This is a full remark right here by Sajjad Shah. This was actually done live. It was done in like probably about 45 seconds or less.
Was he the cover artist on that also?
Yes, he was the cover artist on this as well.
On Godzilla, what's the title? Let's
Here-
see it. Godzilla.
Here There Be Dragons. This is the Son of Giants issue #1.
Oh my gosh. All right, 9.6 white pages with a huge remark on it. And how much was this again?
200.
All right, $200, and that would qualify for a $10 credit from 8-Bit if you grab it. If you bundle that with something else and hit the $250 mark, there is a $25 credit still in play for a claim of $250 or more.
So here we got some. We have a
It
return.
was $200, correct?
Yeah, $200.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Awesome.
Couldn't get to this fast enough, but I'm excited for you. All right.
Congratulations.
Thick Neck 5 is going to take it 200, but only going to pay 190 because 8-Bit Attic is paying the other 10. Congratulations. Thank you again, Gil.
So I have more original artwork here that I wanted to kind of get into your guys' space real quick. Or actually, let's do this one. Let's do some more
No, this is
Adam stuff.
This is a good pace. We're seeing some awesome stuff. I love it.
So this is the exclusive that we partnered with Essential Sequential for. This is New York City Comic Con, an homage to Hulk 340.
Nice.
This is Arthur Adams on this as well. This was limited to 1,000. This is Wolverine 2. And I have 170 on the lower printed sketch. There is a color version, but this is the lower printed
Hold on,
sketch.
let's pull that, post it off real quick. Let's give people just like a quick look for a second. Art Adams. Wow. Art Adams has done some cool kind of homage covers to some of these classics. So, now, all right, 9.8 white pages. And remind us the price one more time.
170.
170. Yeah, Iron Man. The Akira you grabbed was a 9.8. So you're good there. So 170 for the Art Adams signed. And what was that limited to? Was that a limited variant?
Yeah, it's limited to 1,000.
All right. So 1,000 of those, but they're not all signed 9.8 like settled goods. Okay.
Okay, so this one right here.
Make offers. You want to take a chance on owning something, you can always make an offer. He is listening.
So this is the Godzilla Monster Piece Theater #3. This is the new up-and-coming artist, Andrew K. Curry. He's also signed this. It's a 9.8. And again, it's very hard to get the eBay exclusive logo, but we partner with them quite a bit. So we got that, and we have it for only 200, limited to only 500.
Fantastic. All right. Limited to 200. Oh, my Godzilla mask is getting some use today. I love it.
Oh, man. Oh, let's see here. Okay, so David Finch took a little bit of a hiatus from Batman for a while. We were able to get him back on the title. This is the Absolute Batman first appearance of Absolute Universe Mr. Freeze. And
wow.
First return in 2 years for David Finch to the title. This is a 9.4 or better. We're doing it for retail for you guys at 20. Limited to only 1,000 on that as well.
Oh, wow. All right. Nice. Limited to 1,000, and you said $20?
Yep.
And you just have the one copy tonight?
We have multiple copies. I would wait to claim just because I'm going to kind of go through for this. There's the foil that's limited to 1,000 as well.
Okay.
And this one is 30. 9.4 better, guys. You'll all get contenders. But again, just give me a second here, chat, because I want to give you guys the option because we have, I think, 3 total sets that are signed by David Finch. They all come with COA. So we have the signed by David Finch. It'll be 40 for the trade dress and then 55 for the foil.
Okay.
All 9.4 or better.
So these are the signed versions. So 55 signed by Finch, 40 signed by Finch, depending on if you want the regular or the foil. It's very cool. David Finch definitely has had some good days on Batman. Nice to see him back doing some Batman work.
Yeah, we brought him back, and we're not going to stop with that, so just be on the lookout for it as well.
All right, yeah, Joseph's constantly, meeting artists and working with them to get stuff signed, so very cool. Man after my own heart. It was fun getting stuff signed for a while with you.
No, it was very fun, man. I can't wait to – I'm looking forward to more in the future, man. I'm excited. All right, guys.
All
So
right,
here
so feel free
we
to make
go.
offers. You can take a shot at, let us know. There are still some credits in play. There are 3 credits of $10 on claims, the full claim of $50 or more, and there's one $25 credit still in play for a claim of $250 or more.
So we have this one right here. This is the TMNT number 1 done by Andrew K. Curry. This consistently sells at 60 or more. We have a double sign, which is probably, 25 less on the planet or more, you know what I'm saying? 25 or less on the planet that are double sign right now. And then this is going to be a 9.4 or better. We have this one at 125 on a 9.4 or better.
Okay, so 9.4 plus Virgin. You said there's not many of these signed, huh?
No, not double signed.
And
No.
what was the print run on these? Do you know?
This one was 1,000.
Okay. So pretty limited. These are a lot of these sound like so far 1,000. There were some that were even less. There's some vintage books. There's more vintage books coming. Nice little mix of things. If you got an offer in mind, go ahead and make it. There is an absolute Batman #1 first print A cover signed by Snyder, 9/8 white pages at $225 or make an offer. There's there's that Art Adams Hulk 340 homage up there, signed 9/8 white pages, $170.
So I know that, the first prints, they can get pricey, especially if they're grain signed, but we have a 9.4 or better first print cover A, Nick Dragata. If you want to take a high grade down, 35.
9.4 plus. So explain when you say 9.4 plus. So it's a 9.4 as it sits, but maybe better depending on circumstances.
So these are all warehouse copies. I have yet to open these boxes. They haven't been read. All these are mine from the original, from Lunar. So yeah, they're all very nice copies. And most of what you see here are from my warehouse copies that you see graded that got 9.8. So I don't like to just say it's a 9.8 contender. I just like to say, hey, it's 9.4 better. So I just want to kind of watch, be pretty good on grading for everybody, I want everybody to be happy.
Got a shot. All right. It's like it's 9.4 in a dream, we'll say. And that was what, $30? 35. Oh my gosh, listen to me. I'm already discounting your books. All right, 35. I guess you can make an offer, see what happens. Let us know. All right. Hit him with some numbers. Appreciate you guys coming out and watching. Joseph's come out. He's excited to be here. We're excited to have him.
So we have some Marv Wolfman right here writing. This is the Cap Electro and Dun Dun Dugan appearance 7.0 or better. I got $15 on this newsstand Pollard ASM.
Okay, 7.0 or better, $15. All right, so nice early-ish bronze.
Yeah,
I guess copper.
Bronze Age. Yeah.
Yeah, bronze Spidey. And I know there's some of the books that are ending up a little bit off camera on the rack. We will kind of pan over it at some point.
Yeah.
And, review some of the books that we've seen. If you're joining late, you'll get a chance to see everything we've seen so far. Is there a high grade ASM 252 or 316 tonight? Maybe.
No. I'll have that in the future for sure.
All right, hello for DET. Things to look forward to, but not tonight. There are lots of other books we still haven't seen yet, though. We'll be going until about 9 Eastern, and then we got an awesome team up sale. So appreciate you joining us for an awesome doubleheader day.
We have a Jenny Frison 1 in 10 incentive ratio for Something is Killing the Children. 0, 9.4 or better. I got $10 on this.
Okay, $10. All right, so there you go. Nice little mix. There's some bigger stuff. There's some smaller stuff. So the Secret Wars 8, as I mentioned before, it's a 9.4 newsstand up there. He's got it at the price at an average of the high sale and the low sale for the last month. So if you want to make an offer on it, go ahead and try. There's also a $25 credit in play on a claim of $250 or more. So if you can negotiate a price on that Secret Wars 8, for example, you'd save $25 off of whatever you negotiated if you're the next person to use this credit. So yeah, throw out a number. If you want to take a shot at something, go ahead and do it.
So this is actually another cover that that's the same artist Sajad Shah did with the other ASM. We kind of did the whole Agent Spider crossover. This is the Invincible and Agent Spider. This was a blank as the other one as well. But yeah, this is the 9.8 ASM 129 first appearance of Punisher facsimile.
This was a blank cover.
This was a blank cover, yeah. This was a blank cover.
All right, so that's all original art. How much is it?
We got 300 on this one.
300. All right, so that's like a big completed inked piece. All right, 300 to make an offer. It's a slab 9.8. And Bruce Leroy 23. The current credits are there are 3 credits of $10 on any full claim of $50 or more, courtesy of 8-Bit Attic, and there's one a $25 credit on any claim of any kind of $250 or more, courtesy of ATLK Dog. So go ahead and make a play for any of the books up there.
So we
like, for example, go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. We have this one right here. Jim Shooter signs. This is the Secret Wars. I mean, Secret Wars is very hot right now, so we just figured we'd bring some signature series out. First appearance of Volcana, and then the first appearance of the new Titania.
Let's hold that
Titania.
up just a little bit.
Yeah.
There we go.
And
get it. Show us the signature, please.
Yeah, and then Jim's right there.
Perfect. Thank you. Okay, you were talking about the book. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Yeah, we got 180 on here for the signature.
All right, signed by Jim Shooter, 180, 9.8 white pages. Just trying to get dialed in. I know where the camera is and where the book is.
Oh,
so people
no, yeah, I feel you. I believe me. I need all the help I can.
No, it's fine. You'll get that muscle memory at some point, dude.
So we have this one right here. This is the Venomized Deadpool right here. That's the Josh Shaw did as well. This one barely missed the mark and hit 9.6. We have a bus on this one. Actually, can you give me a 200? We don't have a ticket for this one, but we'll. This one is for 200.
Okay, let's hold it still for a second so people can take a look at that. Awesome original art. Okay, so it's a 9.6 white pages, and how much did you say it was?
200.
All right, 200. Okay, so we're getting a little mix. We've got some original art, got some signed books. There's some vintage slabs. Maybe some people who are here for raw books. Maybe we can throw a few up there.
Yeah, we're gonna get some incentives, and we have some older books here as well. And then I also have some Jenny Frison things that I want to get to as well. So this one right here, we will get to some older books, but I wanted to bring this one out. This is the 1 in 608. This is the Jim Lee black and white sketch.
Ooh.
This is
all right.
This is very, very, very high grade. Other than there's just a very tiny little mark right here. I'm not sure exactly what it is. It came in exactly like that, but I just wanted to. I'm not sure if it's on every single copy or if it's like a printing error. But
which
I did
issue is this?
This is Batman Hush 2 Part 1. So it's Batman 158. This is the signed Jeff Loeb, and then actually. Technically, you can send this into CGC if we get this shipped in time. If you pay and get everything done, we'll ship it tomorrow. You have to have this into CGC by the 16th to be able to get this CGC graded as well.
Okay, so you got a little time. It's the 1st. So you need to be there by the 16th. So there you go. Signed by Jeff Loeb.
I don't know about that mark, so I just wanted to put it to a 9.2 or a 9.0.
And what was the ratio on this, or how limited is this?
1 in 608. So you had to order 608 copies.
1 in 608?
Yeah, I don't know why they did the extra 8.
No,
but there you go. So
608 was the Hush 1, the issue number.
Oh, okay. There you go.
And is that a wraparound or not?
I believe this is actually.
Right.
I can take it.
And yes, the
Invincible. It's actually not. This one's not the wraparound. The wraparound is a different variant.
Okay.
It's just the black and white sketch. Yeah.
Well, you had to order 608 copies of the first issue to get one of those, and it's signed by Jeff Loeb. And then the Invincible is a sketch, VMP. That was a blank cover when he started, and we can give you a closer look at that if you want. There is a request to see the signed Absolute Batman. I believe it the one in the bottom corner there, the issue 1. But there's a few signed. There's also the Jim Lee foil variant up there. So here you go. Cover A, like first everything. Signed by Snyder, 9.8 white pages. Okay, perfect. $225 or make an offer. You would get a $10 credit. There's 3 more of those left if you claim it. Courtesy of 8-Bit Attic.
So I have this one has yet to be pressed. but I'm going to try. I'm going to say that this has maybe a slight pressable defect here.
Wow.
This is the Malibu Sun 13. This used to be thought of the first preview spawn, but it's just an early preview spawn now. But it's definitely one of the most sought after. It's not the error, but we have a 9.0. I have it at 450.
Oh wow, 9.0, and you said white pages.
This is white pages, yes.
Oh man. All right, there it is. Those don't come along every day. What absolute Batman would $30 have a chance at buying? There's an offer. I think it might be the first print raw that you offered at 35. I'm guessing.
Let's go ahead and take it.
All right. Dodger Blue _64. So you said you had a few other copies. If somebody else wanted one at $30, is that an option?
We will go ahead and switch this up and put this on $30.
All right.
Yeah.
So if somebody else wants a first print issue 194 or better, he says come from the same stock that he hit a lot of 9.8s on, but you're buying a 9.4 and plus. But yeah, $30.
We'll get a new stamp on here, but yeah, we have 3 more available tonight.
All right, 3 more. You can get in on those at $30 each. All right, let us know. If you bundled up with something else and hit the $50 mark, you can get one of these of the $10 credits that are left, courtesy of 8-Bit.
Okay.
8-Bit
So
underscore
we
Adam.
have let's do some.
So thank you, Dodger Blue _64. All right.
This one
Feel free to make offers.
right here is the 1984 ASM. This is ASM issue number 249. Kingpin versus Hobgoblin. We got 7.0 better John Byrne cover, $10.
Oh, that's awesome. I love that cover. Kingpin sneaking up behind Hobgoblin. Although I don't know if that guy's huge. I don't know if he sneaks up on anything. But so there you go. You know, that's a great vintage book there, 249. I mean, I guess I'm old enough where I can call that book vintage now, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, 80s definitely is vintage by now, I have to assume. So
I know if Marty hopped in his time machine today, he would land in 1994.
Hey, I'll be in Dallas and I'll be there. Hopefully I can get some stuff signed by.
Oh, no. Nice. All right. You might meet Mr. McFly himself.
Yeah,
awesome.
I'm trying. We'll see what happens. So this one right here is actually pretty special. I do need to give a little bit of a backstory on this one. So this is done by Bill Morrison, the original Futurama and Simpsons artist.
Most of the Simpsons art in the comics that you've seen is Bill Morrison stuff.
It's Bill Morrison, exactly. A lot of most of the covers as well, especially in the early run. So it took me forever to get this done, but I got the first ever Simpsonized TMNT done, and then the incidentals back here were April in the old school jumpsuit, and we have Casey Jones as well. This is limited to 1,000, and this one's also double signed. It's a 9.4 and up. Possibly a contender. We got this one at 100, guys.
Awesome. You got Kevin Eastman and Bill Morrison signed Turtles in the kind of the style of the Simpsons by the classic Simpsons artist. That is killer. All right, $100. What, you just got one of those?
I have 3, but I have 3
wow.
colors. So we have 3 different turtle colors too.
Okay, so there's that one at $100. It is our
and all signed books that are raw come with a COA as well.
All right, so if you want to claim something, please write the price. So Bobby Dreams, I see your claim. Because I don't recognize you, I'm going to ring the bell. I think this might be your first time in Elite Sale, so I'm going to give you a little leeway. So Bobby Dreams SSS is going to take that for $100. Right? $100, Bobby Dreams. You said you had...
No, Bobby, what color did you want? Did you have a specific color you wanted?
Okay, so Bobby, write 100, and I'm sure everybody will allow a little bit of leeway for somebody new. So thank you so much. You said you had 2 others, correct?
We only have these 2 colors, the purple, and then we have the Mikey right here. We have the Donnie, the Mikey, and then that's the Raph.
Let's give him the one that came on the board. Okay. So let's give him the one that's up there now. And then I'm going to go in order the other people who claimed. I wish we had a stack of them for everybody, but Bourbon _Vol is going to take one.
Which color? I'm mean, I have more. I was going to allocate it for later on, but if there's more than 3, then I can get a couple more
All
out.
right.
And I have to it'll take me a
Give
second. I'll have to.
Bourbon_Vol, the next one.
Okay, what color are we taking down?
What are the 2 options?
We have the Donatello purple, or we have the Michelangelo orange.
All right, Bourbon Vol, Dodger blue. Bourbon, let me know what color you get. Dodger, you get the next one. Can I give you 2 other names and you can find those other issues?
Yeah, it'll take me just like 30 seconds.
All right, so give one to JBHar23 and give one to OG_Larry1. Bourbon says orange, so give Dodger blue. Is that the other name I read? Let me look back. Yeah, give Dodger blue, whatever other one there was.
Dodger
the
blue,
last of the 3. If it was
and then you need
blue,
2 more. Is that correct?
Huh?
You needed 2 more. Is that correct?
I mean, there are 3 more claims.
Okay,
I can read you one more name,
okay.
and that's _Flexington_Steel_.
Okay, I did find a blue. So the next one is blue. Actually, I did find one blue.
I have a feeling Dodger Blue is probably going to want blue. So if you want to put him down for blue,
we'll put Dodger blue down for blue.
I'm ready to be wrong.
Sense.
Just give JBHar23 and OG Larry. I don't know what other colors are left.
So we have
we'll just
the purple and blue. I'm sorry, we have the red and blue, red and purple.
Red and purple, and then Flexington Steel is there's. So that's it. So there was. So JBHar23 gets one, OG Larry gets one, Flexington Steel. If he does come up with another one, you can be the backup and get one.
We need one more. Just give me. I have to go run.
It's okay.
We have.
Okay. Just write it down as a backup, and Flexington Steel can find out later if he's going to get one or not.
Okay. Perfect.
So Flexington, watch your DMs. Anybody who claims something, please watch your DMs.
Here actually.
And what about the with the COA can get those graded still by CGC? So yes, the Jim Lee variant that's signed by Jeff Loeb does have the certificate. You can get it signed by CGC, and it sounds like Joseph, you'd work with the person if they claimed it to get it to CGC.
Yeah, so this is it right here. They would essentially have to email me or DM me their their insert for their CGC account or whatever, so I could put this in the box. I live in Florida, so it'll literally be a day or 2 shipping. So, and the cutoff is it has to be in the facility by the 16th. So we are on the 1st. So I live in Florida, so it's actually great for shipping as well. So if anybody wants to do it, it's right here, 300, signed by Jeff Loeb as well.
That would also qualify for the $25 credit from ATLK Dog. Yes, the first 3 claimers of that book are going to save $10. So please take $10 of Bourbon Vol, $10 of Dodger Blue.
We did find the last one, by the way. So whoever claimed the last one, we have one for them.
Okay, that is _Flexington_Steel_. Oh yeah, so Bobby Dreams is going to save $10. Bourbon Vol is going to save $10, and Dodger Blue is going to save $10. And those, so 8-Bit Addict will pay the $10, and those 3 people will pay the other $90.
All right, cool. Awesome. So, I mean, yeah, looks like we're flowing, ladies and gents.
All right, so let's see what's next. So there is still a $25 credit in play, and everybody who saved $10, thank 8-Bit Addict. Thank you, Gil.
Yeah, thank you everybody who's been contributing to the first show, especially for the for the credits. That's amazing. I appreciate you guys so
and
much.
If you like what we're doing here, please give Elite Comics 11 follow. It would be awesome as well. All right,
So I'm going to go to more Secret Wars. This is actually an ASM 300 blank. He did a full body on this one. I wanted to kind of get some, Black Suit Spidey stuff for Secret Wars done. Sajad Shah on this one. We have this at $250.
nice, $250. It is being asked what part of Florida. I don't know. I don't think you have a brick and mortar store per se, but
I'm in Tallahassee, Florida. I went to FSU, and then yeah.
There you go, FSU. All right, so Rob Buys Comics will be happy about that. Speaking of Rob Buys Comics, we're going to be seeing him later in the team up sale with Paradise Comics and Cards and Capes.
$3 price.
What's up, Russ? Nice. Yeah, Costa, I guess I do need to shave. That's okay. Good to see you, man.
Let the
Thanks
man
everybody
live.
for coming out.
It's Grizzly season. It's Grizzly season.
Yeah, if you see a book you want more information about that's on the board, ask about it. If you want to make a claim, go ahead and claim it. If you want to make an offer, definitely throw out a number. Joseph hasn't said no yet. We can see if he will. We'll find out. He'll probably give you a counter offer if he can't go that. Let's find out. Let's see what happens. But he did. I'll just let you show another book. I can talk all day.
So I know that there's a lot of Berserker fans out there. This is the very popular. So the Gold Leaf Gilding by Andrew K. Curry. These are only limited to 50, I believe it was. It was either 50 or 100.
That caught my eye in the preview. I was wondering what it is. What book is this again?
So this is the Berserker Poetry of Madness Pen and Ink. This was the actual Boom Studios exclusive. And I think this was limited to 100 because they had
Berserker.
10. Yeah, this is limited to 10 per day.
Keanu there in the middle?
That is Keanu right there in the middle. So yeah, this one's very limited. These guilds have become very popular. It's a very niche group, but these are very expensive and very rare to get. So I have this at $400, and these are $100 raw just to buy. And they only limited to them 10 a day, so these were very hard to get your hands on. But I have $400.
You could only buy 10 a day. I mean, people could only buy 10 a day, so there was like
allowed it to only 10 per day. You had to be one of the first 10 customers.
One of the lucky 10 people every day that could buy one. Holy macaroni! All right, Cards and Capes says he met you at Huntsville last weekend. Definitely.
Let's go, Cards and Capes. Amazing.
Yeah. Well, he's also paying the next 4 shippings. So the next 4 people who claim your shipping is free, courtesy of Cards and Capes.
Oh, man, you guys are too nice. I really do appreciate everybody coming out here and doing all this stuff. That means a lot, guys. That means a lot. Right, Cards and Capes, good to see you too, man.
There you go. Next 4 shippings. And there's still a $25 credit on a claim. Oh, my gosh. Just talk about this book.
This is R.L. Stine's writing on this, guys. I'm sure everybody remembers R.L. Stine from the Goosebump days. This is Hello Darkness. I believe this is issue number 6. Yeah, this is issue number 6. This is the Jenny Frison limited to 250. This is a 9.4 or better, and then I have this at 25.
Oh my gosh, I'm trying to resist not doing that. Okay, so who signed the Berserker? I'm hoping we mentioned that.
The cover artist, Andrew K. Curry.
Andrew K. Curry, the cover artist. And maybe you should show us the signature if we missed it.
Yeah, of course. So Andrew K. Curry is the same one who did my Turtles as well, the Vile one. So yeah, and then Boom Studios is actually the one who did this right here.
Show us the signature there at the bottom. There you go. That's the cover artist.
Signed in gold too.
On that.
But this is the 23 karat gold leafing that he actually.
Oh, that's 23 karat gold?
Yeah. This is 23 karat gilded leafing. Yeah.
Holy. All right, the Gilded Age is back. Here we go. And who are the 6 on that Absolute Batman? Who are the signatures on the Absolute Batman? What Absolute Batman we still have there? We still have the 2
Lee and the first parade cover. They're both first parade, but we have the Jim Lee and then the cover A. They're both signed by Scott Snyder, the writer.
Okay, so the Jim Lee foil up there, signed by Scott Snyder in 9.8, and I believe that was 225. And then we have the first print, first issue, first everything, 9.8, also signed by Scott Snyder as well. So let us know. They're both 225, or you can make an offer. You can bundle them. They add up to 450. So if you want to make an offer on that, if you did bundle them and successfully get them, you'd save $25 off by courtesy of ATL K-Dog. All right.
If somebody wants to take both of them down at the same time, I'll take 200 on them. I'll take 50 off on total.
All right.
So, and then you get the 25.
So 200 plus you'd only pay
275. Oh wait, was
so
it 375?
So you'd only pay 375, and your shipping would be free. Wow,
that's a deal,
375
deal and a half.
shipped.
You know, I think the team is making everything a dream here for the
375
so.
shipped if you wanted one of each of those. All right.
So we have this right here. This is the facsimile. This is the 1 in 25 incentive. This thing kind of blew up a little bit. Listings are at 50, but they're selling just around 30. So we have 30 for a 9.4 and up on that.
That's cool. Star Wars 1 facsimile. Who was the cover artist on this?
I actually don't know the cover artist on this particular
All right,
one.
chat, help us out. Who was the cover artist? And who did the sketch on the 9.8, the Spidey in the top right there? That's Sajjad.
Sajjad Shah did all three of these, yeah.
Sajjad Shah. Scott, if you want to take a closer look, we can help you out with that.
I have his
I've been looking at that Secret Wars for a while. I guess we should maybe, why don't we cycle it through and put something else there in that center spot?
Let's get you guys another slab.
There is a Malibu Sun, the first spawn there, 9.0, white pages.
So we have Wolverine's Revenge. This is the red band. This is the explicit content one.
It came polybagged with like a red bag, and they're like, don't let kids read this.
This is the first print signed by Greg Capullo. We have this one at $150.
Okay, $150. The next 4 claims are going to get free shipping courtesy of Cards and Capes. So if you claim that at $150, you will get free shipping. If you're one of the next 4 people to use one of those, thank you, Brian. Brian's going to be on here later with us as well. We're going to have a team up. We got another hour here with Joseph, hour or so, and then we're going to go to a team up sale with Paradise, with Raw Bites Comics, and with Cards and Capes. We're going to just keep it rocking for a while. So this isn't going to be all night with Joseph here. So make sure, if you're eyeballing something, make a play for it. Don't wait.
So
Ollie may be watching. Who knows what'll happen.
I know we had some requests for Something Is Killing the Children earlier. This is Something Is Killing the Children 0 again. This won't be reprinted. This is the 1 in 100 incentive, Jay Lee.
Hold it up just a little bit. There we go.
9.8 right here, guys. We have this at 170.
Okay, Jay Lee. What issue number again?
0.
All right. 170. If the next 4 people are going to get free shipping, get a $25 on the facsimile Star Wars, which we established Jerry Ordway is the artist. Thank you, Mr. Gibbs.
Thank you, guys. Wait, 25
is the offer.
Give me fine. We'll do it. We'll do it.
All right, he's trying to make a good first impression. Go ahead and take that Spidey Zone 101. Nice. Get in the zone, Spidey Zone. Sorry. That's some effective marketing right there. I'm sorry. I am sorry. We're not getting paid by whoever those other guys.
Oh, no, man, dude. I'll take it. I'll take AutoZone commercial parodies all day. I'll take this.
Stuff. All right.
So, guys, this hasn't been pressed. It looks like the back rolls over a little bit on this thing here. It was printed, with the back a little bit to the front. It hasn't been pressed yet. You might be able to get a minimal bump. This is first appearance, obviously, of John Constantine. The rumors of the movie, Keanu's second movie coming out. We got this at 350.
All right,
here, guys.
350, 80 white pages, minimal bump. So we're like first trimester there. All right. Spidey Zone, make sure to note, gets free shipping courtesy of Cards and Capes. So when you're asking people to make invoicing people, Cards and Capes is going to pay your shipping, Spidey Zone. So there's 3 more free shippings. The next 3 claims getting free shipping courtesy of Brian.
I do have this right here. I know people were claiming the double sign earlier, but I have the 9.8 blue label. Oh. I have this at 125 if somebody wants a 9.8 blue label.
That's cool. So this was the Bill Morrison, the Simpsons artist?
Yeah, the first ever Simpsonized TMNT. It took me forever to get IDW to approve that, by the way, guys. I want you to know how hard I worked to get this done, chat. So if anybody wants this as well, this is up.
He's fighting for us. Joseph's out there fighting for us to give us cool points. All right. It's good to know. All right. Do you have more Star Wars? You definitely got Darren Altman Photography's attention.
I do have another Star Wars. I do here. Let me grab that one real quick here for us.
Okay, so as we're looking at the board, if there's anything you want a closer look at, the top 3 up there on the right, and we might start cycling those out. There are original art. Those were originally blank covers. They're all 9.8 white pages. Yeah, there's 2 absolute Batmans up there, both signed by Scott Snyder. 9.8 white pages, issue number 1.
Yeah, it's a 9.0. So I know the foil of this, we've showed it earlier. It's a little bit pricey. That one kind of blew up a little bit. We have the limited to 500 black and white sketch here of Art Adams signed to 9.8. And we got this one at 150.
All right, give us a little. Just hold it still for a second so people can look at it there. Awesome Art Adams. So this is the black and white, like the sketch version of this. All right, 9.8 white pages, Godzilla. And how much was it again? 150.
150, yeah.
Fantastic. All right. If you claim that, you're going to get free shipping. 3 more free shippings courtesy of Cards and Capes. There is a high ratio Jim Lee book signed by Jeff Loeb. It's like a 1 in 608 ratio. It's a raw book. You still have time to get it sent to CGC if you want. So if you want to look at that again, we can. I believe it's $300. There's the first Constantine for $350. So here is the Jim Lee, the high ratio Jim Lee, signed by Jeff Loeb. You got the CGC certificate on the back. So if it gets sent in and arrives at CGC before the 16th of this month, it is eligible for yellow label. It's like full on straight yellow label.
Exactly. Yep.
9290. All right. There you go. And that was 300 or make an offer. And any claim over $250, one person's going to save 25 courtesy of ATL K-Dog. So let's say you claim that at 300, you will only pay 275 and your shipping will be free.
So I know we have some Turtles fans. It looks like we have some Turtles fans. So Sajad Shah did this one for me. This is the homage to the movie, and he even put After April O'Neil here in the corner. This is the when after they get beat up and stuff like that. This is limited to only 400. Sales raw for this, go all the way up to $80 signed for the raw copy. I have a 9.8 of it right here. We're doing this one here for 200. Limited to only 400 of these.
All right, so there were only 400. Give us a little closer look at that just so we can appreciate the art. Okay, so this was a printed cover, but there were only 400 of these made.
Yeah, this is TMNT3, and honestly, I'm not going to lie to you, IDW didn't want me to do this at first either on the homage to April O'Neil.
All right, $300, correct?
That one happened.
Oh, buy for a spawn. All right, nobody made a play for that. There it is.
No play? No play?
I mean, 9.0 white pages. I guess you can make an offer on it. It's $450. If you want to try to own it, you could throw a number out there. If the number lands above 250, you're going to save $25 and get free shipping. One person's going to get a $25 credit. Somebody just wants to hand you $25 if you claim something at 250 or more. Somebody should take advantage of that. We're going to be going till the top of the hour, then we're going to be doing a nice little team up. So
no. So somebody mentioned they wanted some more Star Wars. I do have another Star Wars coming up here, number 1, first print coming up, but this is a blank sketch. So this is actually a full blank sketch before. This is all original artwork. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this correctly, so just bear with me on this one because
that name looks like it's got some landmines in it. If that's the one you're gonna,
I think it's Anvu. If I'm pronouncing that. So
I thought you were gonna pronounce this Kumhuriyet Kagi.
Oh no!
All right.
Oh yeah, no. That's not it right there. But this is just the blank. So I think that's just the. I think this is a foreign cover, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think it is.
So this is signed by, and obviously double remarks right here on the cover.
Well, let's put it all on screen. I don't know if you can see where you're holding it, but there you go.
So this is all sketched and signed, and this is also signed by Rosario Dawson.
What? Wait. So this is signed by Rosario Dawson.
Yeah, this is signed by Rosario Dawson right there, and it was witnessed via CBCS right here, guys.
Okay, so signed by the artist who started with a blank cover and then signed by Rosario Dawson. I'm being told this is a Turkish variant.
Turkish variant. There we go. Turkish variant. I couldn't remember what it was specifically, but this is the Turkish variant right here. We have this at $250, guys.
Wow. Okay, $250. Yeah, I know you're very excited. And your hands moving around a lot, and I definitely am excited to see all the parts of the book.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Definitely, give us one moment where we're looking at it.
I just got handed the other Star Wars here. I'm sorry, guys.
All right.
So yeah,
he's passionate about the books. Trust me, I've been talking to him. He definitely is passionate about the books and the signatures and everything. So
we have $250 on
that
one here, ladies and gentlemen.
After my own heart in that regard. So all right, so $250 on that. Can you show the other Star Wars book again? Or there's another Star Wars book coming, you said.
Yeah, yeah.
Palm is nice. Turkish Delight. All right, we'll take it.
So we have the first print, number 1. This is a 9.0. I think I have a really, yeah, this thing hasn't been pressed yet. So there's actually a lot of room to grow on this particular piece. In regards, like right here, there's a very obvious.
Oh, it's off camera where you're
There we
pointing
go.
at. There we go.
There's a very obvious, improvement right there that can happen if you give this thing a crack and a press. So it's a 9.0 right now. So we're looking at something solid. Take your chances if you guys want. But yeah, I'm gonna go 400 on the 9.0. If anybody has, any specific taste on this number 1 first print newsstand. I guess every single number 1 first print is newsstand.
Yeah, that's in an era when they were all still in newsstands.
Yeah,
that was a 9.0 white pager.
It is white pages, yes.
Okay. And all right.
So I have this one right here. This is the NYC.
Just so you know, like I'm looking at if you don't mind me looking at some previous sales, some recent sales, just to give people an idea about where it's at. I do see sales this month, like 350, 350. There is some high sales within the last 30 plus days of like 460, 471. So just trying to get, people, you're new. So I'm giving people an idea about kind of where things are at, just because people might be running and looking and prices and stuff. So there you go. Just to give you an idea about some of the prices I saw on GPA.
Awesome. Always good to educate everybody. Definitely do your research too, guys. You know what I'm saying? If you guys have offers, you know what I'm saying? Oh, don't be afraid to offer. Worst thing I can say is no.
Yeah.
But we have the Street Fighter. This is the Street Fighter Volume 6, issue number 1. This is the Stanley Lau art germ right here. This is the NYCC exclusive Virgin. I believe this sold out as well. I have this at 175.98.
Nice. Yeah, it's pretty crazy how much variation on a book like that Star Wars is. There's so many copies sold in the last 30 to 40 days.
Yeah, it's the actual first print, so you don't have to worry about it.
It varies so widely. Wow.
A lot of people get I feel like that's why the market for that the first print number 1 goes around so much, because people get confused. So
all right, so Sajjad Shah, yeah, Tori, that's definitely that's the name of the artist. Thank you, Bruce Leroy, for asking, and Tori, thank you for answering. Yeah, Cards and Keeps. Brian, definitely good guy, definitely saying that Webster's Vault, this is a good dude, make offers, dealt with him all weekend, extremely fair. Very, very awesome. Thank you so much, Brian.
Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. We're going to get to some raw books here real quick. I've shown a bunch of slabs. I do have more slabs on the way as well. So if you guys have any requests or questions, don't ever be afraid to ask. Let me get some raw books real quick.
Yeah,
guys.
so we're going to, things are going to keep cycling through. There's some stuff. There's some wall that's not necessarily on camera right now that we might be able to pan over towards. But
yeah, we can take this over here if
I don't know if that's yeah. Why don't we just do a little quick? Let's walk along the wall slowly. Start at one end and show people everything that's on the wall so far. We're a little close,
okay.
So let's start on one end, and there we go. Now let's just go across. Oh, Mr. Gibbs is going to ask you about the Godzilla. Well, we're going to get there soon. Let's keep heading across, and we'll get to that Godzilla. As we pan across, if you see something you want more information about, let us know.
I did remove the Godzilla from the wall, so if there's a certain Godzilla that you're looking for, just let me know. I can go ahead and grab it.
All right, let's go slow here, just because some of these are sketches. People have things to kind of take in. So,
yeah, this is not a full sketch. This is just a black and white sketch variant.
Yes, signed by Art Adams, 9/8. There's just which these are something.
The R.L. Stine Hello Darkness issue number 6. And that's the black and white sketch limited to 250. Wow, that was not supposed to go there.
Okay, that's the original art on a Turkish Grievous variant, signed by Rosario Dawson, who they just started filming.
And the artist as well, yeah.
and the artist. The art on the blank cover ASM, that was Sajjad Shah, and we can show you that right now here. Well, there's that one, and let's show the other ASM first. So this one's Spidey. Oh wait, let's start on the middle one first. This is Spidey and Invincible. There you go. 9/8 white pages, $300. That's all original art we're looking at. And then there's the same artist did the Spidey full body solo shot there, 9/8 white pages for $250. Make an offer. If you claim one of those right now at $250 or more, you will get a $25 credit, courtesy of ATLK Dog. One person's going to get that credit. Whoa, what happened to my voice there? And then 3 more free shippings, courtesy of Cards and Capes. All right, let's resume that wall scan. Let's finish up what we were looking at, and then we'll move on here. The artist's name is Sajjad Shah. I'll put it into chat here. Did that do anything? There it went. And I spelled it wrong. Fantastic.
It's S-A-G-A, I'm sorry, S-A-J-A-D and then S-H-A-H.
Okay. All right, so there we go. We'll get this thing. The artist on the Venom Pool also
Sajjad Shah as well.
Shah. So yeah, we got a few Sajjad Shah pieces today.
I also have his ASM #1 exclusive available tonight. I'll bring some of those out.
Well, let's if people want to see more, like some more of those, let us know. I know you got some other stuff to get through, and we have limited time, so let's just let us know if you want to see more of the original sketches from Sajjad Shah. In the meantime, let's see some of the other things.
This is the 1 in 75 first print issue #1 TMNT. This is the Liber Mayo, 9/4 and up, $40.
That's Liber Mayo?
Yeah, Liber Mayo.
That's killer.
Yeah, very detailed. I love this cover. It's definitely eye popping.
Nice. And was that limited to some certain number kind of thing, or was that a ratio?
It's the 1 in 75 retailer incentive, so you had to order 75 copies just to be able to buy one of these.
That's the issue 1 ratio, and that was $40. All right, nice. 9/4 plus. So he said 9/4 plus is basically like, he's saying it's going to be a 9/4. The plus is like you could do better with it. He's just trying to be conservative.
I have the 1 in 50 incentive ratio right here. I don't know the cover artist on this one, but the 1 in 50s, they connect through issues 1 through 4. Got a 9/4 plus. We're doing that one for $20.
All right, the Turtles for 125 is claimed to Bill Morrison.
Oh.
Awesome grab.
Bill Morrison, nice pull.
Give that to Thick Neck, and then the number 5. And Thick Neck's going to get free shipping, courtesy of Cards and Capes. Thank you, Brian.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Cards and Capes. Thank you, 8-Bit. Thank you, everybody.
There's 2 more free shippings from Cards and Capes. Nice grab. And if you claim something at $250 or more, you're going to save $25 off. But there's still 2 more free shippings. Somebody grab some stuff and get some free shipping. That Bermejo is nice, and it's in issue #1. That's a good choice.
I have the issue #6. This is right after their reunion. This is issue #6, first print. This is 1 in 50 incentive ratio. Had to order 50 copies just to get this one right here. We got all 4 turtles on here. We got $20, 9/4 and up.
Nice. Yeah, this is the new Turtle series. I mean, I guess it's still considered new.
Written by Jason Aaron.
Yeah, written by Jason Aaron. Really awesome writer. So I was excited to see that they were bringing in a talent like him to be writing the Turtles.
Yeah,
I'm a little behind on my reading pile, so I haven't read past the first issue yet. But, you know, that's why I'm here hosting the sale.
I still have this one up, too, if anybody's looking for this one. I know somebody asked about this one earlier, but we still have this one over here.
And what is the price on it? Now
this one right here, $300.
That is also Sajjad Shah, $300. Pretty killer piece. If you want a closer look at it or a little more time to look at it, let us know. I know we're just trying to cover a lot of ground because we're going to be on till the top of the hour, and then we're going to have to go straight into a team-up sale.
We got the Jim of Food. This is the 1 in 25 incentive ratio on Godzilla Masterpiece Theater 3. The Mafud incentives ratios have gone pretty wild. This is $30, 1 in 25, 9/4 and up.
Fantastic. All right. That's nice. Godzilla fans, it's your lucky day. You hit the jackpot. I mean, not when I wear this Godzilla mask, but when it comes to the awesome books. Yeah, this I don't know if it feels like a jackpot or not.
I think we all get a good one. That one. I like that one. Oh, man.
I tried to make some little fire for his mouth here. I don't know if it works so well. Here. Let's see, Godzilla's spitting fire here now.
We have the
all right.
Gil Kane Hidden Gem variant. This is the first appearance of Hellgate. This is the new ASM number 1 that just dropped. This is the 1 in 50 incentive ratio on the Gil Kane. We have $30.94 and up on it.
All right, nice. That's a Gil Kane?
Yeah, it's a Hidden Gem variant.
Oh, yeah, those hidden gems where they kind of like they find art that was done by artists that are no longer with us.
The art they owned prior, like they've done with Jim Lee and Todd McFarlane and stuff like that. So, yeah.
All right, Wicked Comics 79 is going to take that. Nice grab. Wicked Comics 79. You're also going to get free shipping, courtesy of Cards and Capes. There's one more free shipping. Next claim, no matter what it is getting free shipping. The next claim that's $250 or more is going to save $25 and may get free shipping if it's still available.
We also have the companion. So this one actually had 2. Where the hell did it go? It had 2 incentive ratios. We'll find the other one here in a little bit. It had 2 1 in 50s. I'm looking for the companion one for it, but we'll find that in a little bit. I also have this one right here. If we have any Nosferatu or Count Dracula fans, this is the 1 in 10 Monsterpiece Theater Godzilla incentive ratio. I have 15 on it, 9.4 and better.
Oh, that's cool. Godzilla and Nosferatu. Yeah, I have El Tigre. There's a lot here, that's for sure. There's definitely a lot. All right, so feel free to make offers. You know, Joseph's pretty much taken almost every offer that he's seen so far, or at least counted them really close. $15 is claimed. Give that to OG_Larry1.
Congratulations, my friend.
Nice.
Let's see here.
All right, let's rapid fire a few books up. You got a couple spaces?
We have the 1 in 25 of that. Oh, there it is right here. I found the 1 in 50. So we have the other 1 in 50 coming up. This is the 1 in 25 first Hellgate. We got $10, 9.4 better.
Nice. Great cover on that one. Okay. And yeah, if you want some bigger books there's the Star Wars one. There's a Malibu Sun 13 for Spawn. There's an absolute Batman Jim Lee foil signed by Scott Snyder in 9/8 for $225. And there's this Black Cat.
This is one of my favorites. This is probably my favorite cover of the entire ASM number 1s, but this is the Black Cat 1 in 50 incentive ratio. This is the Virgin variant. This is $30. This is the same. They had 2 1 in 50 incentive ratios, just like the other Gil Kane one. So this is the same exact book. First Hellgate, and this is the 1 in 50, 9.4 better. Oh man, I like that one. I like that one. Keep them coming.
Yeah, I like Black Cat.
Keep them coming.
All right.
Oh man.
There you go. $30 if you want to pick that up. There's something that's killing the children variant up there. There's a lot of stuff. Maybe something, I know there's a few more vintage books to mix in.
Yeah, I'll get some vintage. Also here, just real quick, if there's any Last Ronin fans, I know people were asking for Last Ronin earlier. First cameo of the new Turtle team, signed by Kevin Eastman. First print, issue number 5, 9.4 better, $60, signed by Kevin Eastman.
Which issue number is that again?
Issue number 5.
Okay, issue number 5, signed by Eastman. So Eastman, man, that line can be long for Eastman. So. Oh
yeah, it was very long. We thankfully we had a signing event with Eastman, but yeah, it was incredible.
All right, so $60 or make an offer on it. Any other Invincible books tonight?
Invincible. I think I do. I do actually. Hold on, give me a second here.
Okay. All right, give him a second, Schwa Gardner.
Oh, also
Meantime, there is the
Transformers. I have some Transformers if anybody's interested.
okay. Also, Transformers. Let us know if you want to see Transformers. There is the 1 in 75. Anything that Laird has signed? Do you happen to have anything like that around tonight?
No,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
Laird doesn't sign very often. Occasionally,
Yeah,
you
he
might
doesn't
be able to
sign
catch him
This
at
is
somebody else's booth in New
Joshua
England.
10 for issue number 13 with the
What?
Energon universe. If anybody wants this one, guys, I'll let this thing go for 200, guys. I'm feeling froggy tonight, so if anybody's feeling froggy, you can go ahead and take a 10 down for only 200.
What issue number again?
That's issue number 13 right here, guys.
Okay, let's just pan up on this. Give people a good look at
It's
it.
a New York
like on
City
the cover.
Comic-Con exclusive, and it is like I said, it's the
This is the current series. I know you're very excited. Let's hold it still for just a second. There we go. Fantastic. This is the current Transformers series.
Yep, 13, and we'll do that Gem Mint 10 for only 200 right there for you guys.
And the artist was Sajad Shah?
That is Sajad Shah, yes.
All right. Okay, nice. Gem Mint 10, 200, and there's one more free shipping. The next person to claim will get free shipping. You do
Invincible
have an
110.
offer on The Last Ronin. It
Okay,
came
which
in.
one?
Where is The Last Ronin?
This right here.
All right. It might be a different book because they're offering 150. Dodger Blue?
For the Last Ronin. Oh, on the sign one?
Maybe. Where is that?
We'll
I
do
thought
this
the sign one was
one
65.
for 180. It's signed by Eastman. I mean, it's a contender. I'd say I'll do 180 lowest on this one.
180 will take that. Had we seen that yet?
Yeah, I draw that pretty early.
Okay. All right. So that 180 is the counter Dodger Blue. If somebody wants to be a backup at 180 or snipe it at 200, I guess you can. What's up, Wop Ceratops? All right, let's talk about
So
this Invincible.
We have this major key issue, first print, signed by Ryan Otley. This is the controversial rape issue.
Oh my gosh, what's issue number?
The 110 right here. But this is signed by Ryan Otley. We got there's very low on the census for this. We got 400 on it, and that's a pretty good deal.
9/8 white pages signed by Otley. All right, getting a nice Invincible 9/8 there. And you get a $25 offer on the Black Cat.
On the Black Cat. You know what? Let's take it. You're lucky. That's a great one. Oh,
All right. Give that to Wicked Comics 79. Do you happen to have any Brian Ball and Wonder Woman Raws?
No, unfortunately, no. I do have the only thing I really have for Wonder Woman and Superman right now is just the first print Absolutes number ones.
And Jay Weinrebart, how much is what? Oh, the Invincible is $400. It's 9/8 white page, issue number 110, signed by Otley. I don't know if there are other Invincibles, but I will tell you, Bourbon Vol, the Rosario Dawson signed book is still available. It's got original art. It's a Turkish variant, and I'm sure he can put it back on camera for us.
Yeah, I definitely can put that there for us. I also have these right here, which is the Wolverine Art Adams signed set. This is the only Gem Mint 10s on the census. I'll let the set go there for 500 if anybody wants a Gem Mint 10 set. So 250 each essentially if they get it both together.
Hold on. Those disappeared very quickly. Just have a question. What was the print run on these? They were. I think you said on the left one it's 1,000.
This is 1,000. This was 3,000. They're both the only ones on the census.
So the only Gem Mint 10s on the census, both signed Gem Mint 10s somehow. All right.
Yeah. Both signed Gem Mint 10s. Yeah.
$500. All right. And would you do 350 on the Invincible? It has been offered.
I'll do. Invincible is really hot right now. The lowest I could do on that thing is about. I'll do 390 on that. That's literally the best I could do on that one.
All right, 390. And if you are the next person, you will also save $25 if you claim that book, courtesy of ATL K-Dog. So claim it at 390. You'll pay 365. So claim it at 390. You'll get it at 365. I know somebody
asked for the Godzilla earlier, but I just want to show that back off here for them on the Art Adams foil.
Invincible
Invincible.
claimed. So Schwa
It's a great book.
Garner 5112 is gonna claimed at 390, but is only gonna pay 365 courtesy of ATL K Dog. Thank you, K Dog. You made it in Austin Invincible go to a new home. Congratulations, Schwa Gardner. Hold on.
Congratulations. I'm
Got a couple other things to deal with here. You have a $175 offer on the Transformers.
Oh man, that's the only one on the census. Just because my first show and just because that was already a deal, I will do that.
All right.
For you, all right, my friend.
Right, he's trying to make his best impression. There it is. It's a 10. It's good. He shoots, he scores. All right. Give that to JBHar23. All right. Catch up on some of the comments. Where's the Mark Spears? And give us all the Invincible.
All right, so
all right, chat. We'll try to give you what you want.
Okay, so this is sold multiple times at 300 unsigned. This was limited to 100. This
okay,
to
so
buy alone.
Monsters, what issue is it? What about it?
This is issue number 4. This is a Huntsville Comic-Con exclusive. This is Mark Spears does the interiors. He does the writing. He does all the covers. This is his, IP right here. So this is his iteration of all of it. And he introduces a very key character in this, the Hunter. And then I don't want to spoil too much. Issue number 4 has an event to kind of put one of the monsters on a collision course with the Hunter. And that's all I'm going to say. So I've read issue number 4 already. So this is right here. This is the famous Dracula cover that they call. We were actually going to figure out his name here soon, his real name. This right here again has sold multiple times already for 300. I got 250 on it, and I don't really have an or best offer on this one either. 250.
He's firm on that one because probably going to be hard to replace. So
yeah, this sold out at the convention. So this one is
all right. So do you have? I know there's a. Do you have an Absolute Wonder Woman or Absolute Superman?
Yes. So do we want first prints of those?
I would imagine so. Did you have an Aliens book that we saw earlier? Is it still available?
Aliens?
Aliens. 2 people asked about Aliens.
I don't think I have any Aliens.
And just a little, John, as far as the Star Wars book, it's a 9/0 white page issue number 1.
Which cover were they? Were they looking for first print cover A, or were they looking for Jim Lee? Or what were they looking for?
Tell us about this one since it's in your hands.
Oh, well, this is the, I think this is the Sandoval variant right here, cover A. This is the paper stock right here. I have $10 on this.
Okay, $10. And what would you?
9.4 and up. It's a warehouse copy.
Okay, 9.4. That's probably the first time anybody's touched it. Some of us in chat can relate. And then 9/0 white pages, $400, or make an offer on the Star Wars one. So there was that the cover A on the Absolute Superman?
Yes.
Okay, so there you go, $10. Sounds like he's tracking down Absolute Wonder Woman for you, Daniel. So if you want that one for 10, claim it at 10. That's the Superman. And so just a little, John, if you want to take a closer look at the Star Wars or make an offer, definitely make an offer. It looks like on the pricing on like the Superman, the Star Wars and like the Secret Wars, kind of an average of high-low sales in the last month and a half. So if you want to make an offer, go ahead and do it.
I have cover A, but the first one I found, Jim Lee, cardstock, first print, Absolute Wonder Woman, $10.
There you go. Jim Lee, cardstock. Okay, $10 on that. Daniel Mole, let us know. And let's show that Rosario Dawson book again. Good. Thanks for the reminder, Bourbon.
Let me get that one.
And then Mr. Gibbs will definitely show you the Godzilla sketch again if it's available. I think that was the Art Adams black and white.
The Art Adams. Well, here's the Art Adams black and white first, since I found that one here. It's Monster Piece Theater 3, limited to 500, signed by Art, 150.
Okay, 150. So we're no more free shippings, no more credits or free shippings or anything in play. But if you want to make an offer, see what happens. If you don't want to risk it, claim it.
The signature on this alone is pretty much worth the.
Get us close. Show us the signature on this.
Rosario Dawson signature. Her signature, I believe, is $150 or $200 alone to get. So the sketch, adds on a lot of value, but I feel like people may not know who she is exactly yet. So I completely understand. But I mean, $250 on this. This is pretty much priced to signature and grade right here.
Still, real quick for us, just let people take it in there for a second. So this is original art, signed by Rosario Dawson. Check that out. This is a Turkish variant. It was a blank that now has original art on it. 9/4 white pages, witnessed, signature, and art. All right, the Rosario Dawson signature alone. Was the Jim Lee Wonder Woman, that was not cover A?
That is not cover A. I believe that's cover C.
All
or
right,
B.
Daniel Mall's hoping that you have a cover A and is trying to make an offer on the pair for 15 if you have both cover A's.
A pair for 15. Let's do it.
All right. Well, do you have both cover A's?
Yep.
All right, Daniel MAL 20. He's trying to make the deals. You got to make the offers to get the deals, though. We'll be going till the top of the hour with him roughly, and then we'll be going to the team-up sale. There it is. Thank you, Daniel Mall 20. You got it. If you claim anything, please send a DM to him after the show. Give him a follow. You can hit that drop down and probably give him a follow right from here. Would you do the Adams Hulk Wolverine sketch by itself?
Hulk Wolverine sketch.
I think you offered a pair together for $500.
Okay, so I have a 9/8 of it for $170, and then I would probably do if I did it by itself, I would do it for $300 for the 10.
All right, S. Weimer, $300 for the sketch 10, $170 for the sketch 9/8. Both are signed. All right, let us know. The sketch was more limited than the color one. Yeah. That's why it's like on the higher end of the $500 split there. So there you go. If you want to make an offer, go ahead and make it.
Again, the 10s are the only one on the census as well.
Okay. So he's hoping to keep the 10s together, but it's okay. It's been offered separately now. It's happened.
I also have the Batman 2.
200 on the Rosario Dawson from Bourbon Vol. I think he grabbed something earlier. Up to you.
To come up to 225, meet me in the middle on game.
All right,
just
Bourbon.
to cover my costs on that.
All right, Bourbon, let us know. 225, he's going to meet it right in the middle. There's another look at it. Yeah, Rosario Dawson piece. Very cool. Yeah, she just posted a photo the other day. Her shadow cast on the ground in Ahsoka outfit, so you can see like Ahsoka's shadow cast. I mean, they've literally started shooting season 2. Here you go. There is another big.
This
offer.
Is Batman Hush. Yeah, this is a Hush 2 Part 1. Batman 158. Liber Mejo 1 in 25, and then we have the 1 in 50. I'll do both of these for 25 if you guys want.
So those are both Batman Hush, the first Hush 2 issues. And all right, so how much for the pair?
We'll take 5 off. We'll do 25 for the pair, for the 1 in 50 and the 1 in 10. Or I'm sorry, yeah, 1 in 50 and the 1 in 25.
All right, well, since they're all offers, I'm going to pass along the bigger offer here and see where it lands. City Spartan, I see your offer to cover. Since it's all offers, I am going to pass along this other offer. It's still out there at $250. So, okay, the $25 pair is claimed. Let's give those to City_Spartan_comics. Do you have a second pair?
Yes, I do.
Give that second pair to Dodger Blue_64. Congratulations to you both. Hold on, Bourbon Vol. Thank you, City Spartan, for offering to kick in. Let's pass along this other offer first. How about the 2 Adams 10s and the Dawson? This is a different offer, offering $500 if you want to bundle all 3 together. I will note, if you're watching, if you don't want to see something go, like, claim it outright, claim it at ask. It's called a snipe, and it trumps any negotiation. But
wait, so are we saying that the 2 10s and the Rosario for 500?
That is what they're proposing.
Oh, I can't. Unfortunately, I can't.
What do they add up to? So 500, and then the Dawson was what? 2
was 250.
Okay.
Yeah, so that'd be that's
S. Weimer,
750.
appreciate it. It sounds like a little far off. So you said 225 on the Dawson. It's done.
Rosario's. All right, Dawson's done. Congratulations. That's a phenomenal value on that one.
Oh. All right, let me back it up.
Okay.
We do go to the bigger offer first. No, just the Sketch Adams 10 and the Dawson.
Oh, just the Sketch.
I'm sorry I'm stringing you along, Bourbon, but the general guideline is we go with the biggest offer first if there are offers and the
Sketch,
same book is in play.
So let me get this correct. This is the request right here.
That is the request. $500 is the offer.
I was gonna let go of the 10s as a pair.
Okay.
I mean,
if you are passing, then we will stick with the call of 225 on the Ahsoka.
Yeah. Oh man.
If you have a counter offer, you can make it.
Who offered?
Can still
I
be
mean,
I'll do
this right here for. I'll do this right here for. I'll do it for 500. I'll do it for 500.
Oh my gosh! All right, Bourbon.
I'm trying to make a good
you.
one. Everybody's getting deals here, Chad.
I appreciate the generous speaking, but I gotta stick with the rules. S. Weimer 85. You got the pair. Congratulations.
Sorry, guys. Yeah, my apologies. Yeah,
it's okay. I misunderstood what was being spoken, so thank you for clarifying. Thank you, everybody, for understanding. I'm just trying to keep things as transparent as possible with negotiations. Of course, if you don't want to see something go, claim it at the asking price, and you win. All right.
So I have some Savage Land Rogue. This is the 1 in 50. I'm not familiar with the artist on this one particular, but I have it 9.4 better. I have it at $20.
Nice. And nice grab, S. Weimer.
Yeah,
that was an awesome pair.
Yeah, seriously.
I mean, you can get a slabbed 10, you know.
Only one on the census, so you get to brag to your friends that nobody else has that.
Art Adams. I mean, if you're gonna claim an Art Adams, like, you're doing pretty good no matter what. How much will the other Wolverine CGC 10.0 go for now? That's a good question.
I'll let that one go since it's the higher printed. I will let that one go at the deal price since it's by itself now.
What is the deal price?
It was $250.
Wait. So
them together, it was $500. Okay. So it would be $250 on its own if it's just by itself.
Well, look, put it on camera. So $250, or take a shot at it.
What's the other one? Oh, hold on 1 second.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to send you on a rabbit hunt there.
No, you're good.
And yeah, I see you, Jay Garcia. We'll take a closer look at the Absolute Batman. There's a few in play.
Yeah, we have a couple Absolute
the one
Batmans.
On the wall currently up in the top left corner is the Jim Lee foil signed by Scott Snyder.
I have the first print cover A as well.
Also a signed first print cover A and raw first print cover A, not signed. So here's the color. There you go. Art Adams, 9. Oh, no, a 10. Excuse me, it's a 10. Wow. All right, $250, and let us know, Art Adams.
This is a deal on this one too.
Let's show that. Maybe we can show that Jim Lee, the Batman.
Yeah, I'll show off both of them for you guys.
And so I know you showed a few raw books without bag and board. Those will ship bag and boarded.
No, everything's bagged and boarded.
All right, good. Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the those are just because those are actual warehouse copies. Those are already bagged and boarded for you guys. So don't worry, nothing will ever come from me
out
of bag and board.
So those are just display copies. You're gonna get the fresh, untouched bag and boarded version. All right, Daniel. Good question.
So, this is right here, the Jim Lee first print foil, 9.8, signed by Scott Snyder in silver. Actually, no, this was the gold. It looks like silver, but it's gold.
Okay, nice. That's found money there. Silver, no.
And then signed in gold on this one too. First print cover A.
Go 9.8 white page.
Somebody
25
wants to take both these down. I'll take 50 off again, and that'll be 400
okay.
per pair.
So both issue number ones, the Jim Lee and the cover A, signed by Snyder, 400, both 9.8s. All right, deals are happening. Offers are being made. Claims are being had. Let us know if there's something else you want to take a look at, or otherwise, why don't you just fire some more stuff at us? Let's see what else you got for today.
Yeah.
We got about 20 more minutes or so. We're going to be on together. If you like what you're seeing, claim, and he will probably want to come back.
Here I have this one that I actually completely forgot to.
Yeah, I'm excited. You know, I love talking with you and hearing about all the signings you're kind of like you're mixed up in, and you know, definitely got some awesome stuff in the works and that you've been a part of. So it's cool to see some of the signed stuff you're offering mixed in with like some of the vintage stuff. So
Oh yeah, no,
getting
I'm
some of the
really
hot
excited.
variants and
I'm
everything.
really excited with everything moving forward. It's gonna be a lot of
You
fun.
said 180 on the last Ronin, right?
180 on the last Ronin, yes.
All right, well, let's call it.
And everything comes with the COA too. That's signed raw, by the way, guys.
Give that to Dodger Blue _64. All right, that's a good note. So that book will come with a COA as well.
Yes.
Fantastic.
All signed books that we witnessed will have a COA,
There
guys.
Go. I mean, if you like COAs, you are covered.
I'm being conservative on this. It's about an 8.0. This is the Doom appearance here, guys. The Gray Hulk versus the Thing. I have $10 on this, guys. Great price on this one.
Nice. We might get to see that Hulk, Thing, and Doom together. We may get to see it on the big screen. I mean, you can see it right here now as far as the comic goes. You're like, Bill, I do see it. I mean, in the movies. I still haven't seen Thunderbolts yet, so I know people are probably seeing it. As of today, no spoilers.
Hey, yeah.
Anything.
It was a honest review, 8.0. It was amazing. Pacing was okay. The action was great, and that's
I was trying to get hold of Joseph. I'm like, where are you? Where are you? He's like, I just got out of Thunderbolts. I'm like, don't tell me anything. All right.
No, it was great. I loved it. Nothing was forced. Pacing was great. Action was great. It was 8.0 for me. Guys, I have Wolverine 2 right here. This is the 1 in 25 incentive ratio. I have 9, 4, and 0 and better. This is $10 on this, guys.
Awesome. That's a great. Who did that?
I don't remember.
That's okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now it's like Ollie's presenting the books right now. He wouldn't be able to tell us either. I on it, to be fair, I don't know, but I bet you somebody in chat knows. Can you put it on screen one more time?
Yeah.
It's a great cover.
It starts with an L, I believe.
All right, nice. We're the mystery is coming together. So it starts with an L. That's the kind of information you come here for.
The more you know.
Right. It starts with an L. It does it have any vowels in it?
I get so many. I'm a store, so I order every single week. So so many artists come through my doors.
Nice. Oh, D4M1. Congratulations. Don't tell us a thing other than you can say whether you liked it or not. I guess that's fair. That's somebody else just left the theater. All right.
We have a newsstand, ASM 236. This is the Death of Tarantula, 8.5 or better, 1983, $10.
Okay. Getting a little bit of vintage stuff mixed in. If you see anything on the board you want a closer look at, let us know. We're going to be going till about the top of the hour. At that point, we're going to cut and restart. Then we're going to be jumping into a team-up sale. I'll be here, and it'll be 4 screens. It'll be Paradise Comics. You'll get Rob Buys Comics. You'll get cards and capes. It's going to be fun. So if there's anything you want from Joseph, get it done. Get it done.
We have the Eddie Brock Carnage #1. First Eddie Brock as Carnage. This is the 1 in 25. We have this for $20. 9, 4 better.
Is the TMNT Leo still available?
Yes, it is. It is the 9.8.
Let's see it.
The 9.8 is still available.
All right, Wicked Comics. He's going to locate it. His first time on Elite. Not his first time ever selling books, but this guy knows what he's doing as far as books. But here we go. Here we go.
This is the April O'Neil homage from the movie. It actually says to Judge Shaw after April O'Neil. Limited to 400. The last sale on this signed raw was $80. This is a 9.8, 200.
Okay. All right. That's nice. $200. Awesome scene from the first Turtles movie. You know, one thing that hasn't aged well from the first Turtles movie is the animatronic masks they used from it. I don't know if you...
Oh, yeah. Those are all they're disintegrating.
If you want to be terrified, certified nightmare fuel, just type in a little Google search for those Turtles masks and what they look like now. And just don't do it right before bed.
I have the 1 in 50 Clayton Crane Absolute Flash #1 first print. This is the 1 in 50. Clayton Crane crushed this cover right here.
Oh, nice.
We only have it for $20, guys.
Oh, that's cool. That's issue #1, correct?
First print issue #1, 1 in 50 incentive ratio.
How about 175 on Sad Leo?
Come up $5 for me because that's and you got it 180. And you got
All right,
it.
Wicked Comics 79. He's trying. 180. Thanks for the offer on it. Okay, let us know. Thank you for the
Let
offer.
us know, brother. Let us know. All right. So we got that one. Let's see here. I have some Mark Spears signed. Let me see.
Yeah, there is that Mark Spears. It was the MegaCon exclusive. Was that the con?
No, it was the Huntsville, Alabama.
Oh, all right. All right. 180.
180. Congratulations, brother.
Done. And that's going to go to Wicked Comics 79. You got it, man. Nice grab. All right, so the Huntsville Mark Spears is still there. $250 or make an offer. Sold out quick, it sounds like. Any more Invincible or other original art? Yes, there's definitely some more original art. And to answer another question, do you have any Crane G.I. Joe?
No Crane G.I. Joe, unfortunately.
All right, if you have other Invincibles, the natives are rad.
I am the Invincible guy. I will be pricing that out soon. I actually have a signing event with Ryan Otley, so I'm saving it for that, and then I'll drop a bunch of signed books here with Elite eventually as well after my signing event with them in Dallas.
All right, nice. Yeah, feel free if you want to throw one up on the page. So Elite Comics 11 is also a consignment page. If you are looking to round up some money to claim some awesome stuff, you can always DM Elite Comics 11, get set up in minutes, sell your books potentially in minutes, and round up some cash to chase some other new stuff. DM Elite Comics 11 today if you want to try to do that. All right, tell us about these rogues. These look great.
Yeah, so these are Art Adams Savage Land Rogues that we did for MegaCon. This is 3,000, 1,000. They're both signed. This thing raw unsigned goes for about 25. This thing goes for about 35 plus. They're both 9.4 and better. They're both signed.
A little bit, and then just still for a second so we can take a look at them. All right. There you go. Art Adams signed in green on that one.
Yeah, they're both signed. They're both 9.4 and up. There's Savage Land Rogue #1. If you guys want the set, you guys can take it down for $60. That's $30 a book signed.
Okay, and these will come with COAs.
Yeah, they'll come with COAs as well.
There you go, $60 if you want that pair. I know at least one of you can get one of those. Maybe he's got a second set. I have no idea. Somebody's got to claim one, and then we'll find out if there's more.
I only have one set of the.
Okay, all right. So we found out.
I have one set of the sign. Yeah.
All right. I've been surprised. There's been a few things where you're like, hey, I got a couple more. So. Awesome. All right, so only one of you gets that one.
Okay. I can board these 3.
Okay.
Thank you. All right. So I actually found two more of these right here. I didn't know if anybody missed out on them. I was able to find 2 more. I have a Raphael and I have a Leonardo. If anybody else wants to.
Make sure that the backup from earlier, it was
we got the backup earlier. We got all the backups earlier. I actually have more than these, but these are the ones that I found here.
So we have a red and a blue. These are the Bill Morrison and Kevin Eastman signed Turtles. Which issue number?
Issue number 3.
And this is the Simpsons homage, and they were 100 each. We sold everything
First
we
ever
showed
Simpsons
of these.
TMNT. Yeah, we sold about 8 of them, I think.
That's amazing. These will come with COAs.
Yes.
Also.
These will come with COAs, and they're 100 each.
So, if you want one, there's 2 more left. Say red or blue. If you do, claim it at 100. Did you have a gold Venom one?
I don't have a gold Venom. I only have a gold Gambit.
Yeah. Why don't we review the gold Gambit again?
The gold Gambit. I don't know if you know anybody who is good at cold press. Here's the issues right there. It's a 9.2.
Okay. And the 92 white pages and the price?
What do we have on this? $275. $275 on the 92 white pages.
All right. The red one is claimed of the Turtles, and that's going to go to City_Spartan_Comics.
Oh, I know City Spartan. Good to see you, City Spartan.
Yeah, City Spartan's awesome. And then we got one more left, the blue one for $100. Let us know.
Yeah, blue one blue left for $100. So, and then yeah, 275 here for this one right here. I'll see these over.
Okay.
Right, so we have a couple other signed books.
There
here.
is one other question, real quick.
Yep.
Somebody wants to know how you'd handle it if they wanted to claim something and you would just submit it to CGC. How would that work?
Oh, are you talking about for the Jeff Loeb signed book?
No, well, we know there's a Jeff Loeb, but let's say they wanted to claim one of the Morrison Eastman signed books, and they're like, if we wanted to submit it to CGC, how would that work? I mean, you may not do it. I have no idea.
We would submit a JSA. You know, we do that with you know a different platform too. We can take it on. I wasn't expecting to, but if somebody wants to get those, we do have a submission pile that we're going to send in the next week. So if they want to, it's 110 shipped back to the customer. I do want them to know that price tag. It's 110 total shipped. So if you wanted to get JSA, it's up to you guys. We can totally do that. I do believe all of the TMNT Eastmans that we have are 9.4 and better. Like I said, they might be 9.8s. But yeah,
so
we can do that for you guys if you want.
110 to the cost they claim it at.
And that would be shipped to them, yes.
And that includes your shipping to CGC, back to you, the whole process.
And then back to them, yeah.
So 210 all in. It comes back in a yellow and black JSA. If you just want to claim it outright at $100, you get a COA. Thank you for that. Appreciate you being willing to take that on for people if they want it. All right, talk about this cool one.
So this one, it took me forever to take this one on. This was my second ever eBay solo exclusive, guys. So it's hard to get the eBay logo. That does add exclusivity onto it. This is Kevin Eastman signed. This is about a $40 book, maybe listed at $50, limited to only 500. This is the New York City Comic-Con TMNT #1 first print, limited to 500. Like I said, we're gonna do this one here for $70 here if anybody wants to take it. And again, that's pretty much less than FMV and the signature price together, so it's a great deal for sure.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Yes, I know. So it might take a while to get back from CGC. Nice cash out for life.
Yeah, just
little
let you guys know,
commentary
CGC
there. You gotta
is
be
taking
patient.
about 3 months of turnaround time.
Gotta be patient. Might take like 3 months, as he's saying.
Yeah, it's not expedited at all.
So don't go in on that and be like, "Where's my book?" in like 2 weeks.
Oh, that happens so often. I will tell you that. So, guys, we do have this one right here. This is the paper. There is the foil. This is the regular version right here. This is signed by Andrew K. Curry as well for the Godzilla Monsterpiece Theater. This is the MegaCon exclusive. This is limited to 450 because 50 got gilded. So this one right here signed. We're gonna do this one for $50, guys.
Okay, just a reminder that we're going to be going for, we might go into a little bit of overtime, maybe another 10 minutes or so. I don't know how much Joseph has. Probably more prepared than we were prepared to show today.
Yeah, I definitely have a lot of stuff.
We estimated a couple hours. That's what we budgeted. So claim some stuff. Maybe Joseph will be motivated to come back. Let's see what happens here. All right.
So this is the cardstock TMNT issue #6. This is double signed as well. Andrew K. Curry and Kevin Eastman right here in the Mikey orange. This is the companion piece to our other vial piece that we had earlier. This TGRI piece as well. This is limited to 1,000, and we have the double sign for $100.
That's cool. All right, so signed by the cover artist and signed by Kevin Eastman. Will come with a COA. $100. Okay. Very nice. Okay. So we'll be on, 5-ish minutes or so still with Webster's Vault here. So if you want to make a play for anything you've seen or have any other requests, please make them.
We have ASM 196 right here, guys. ASM 196. Marv Wolfman on this 8-0 better, and this is a 1979. This one right here, ladies and gentlemen, $15.
Nice. All right.
All right, so we had a request for Invincible earlier, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so I do have a lot of Invincible, and I usually have been holding my Invincible.
Hey, I just wanted you to know. So I'm looking at that Mark Spears Monsters for the Huntsville Convention foil that was limited to 100. I'm literally looking at here at like last sales, 289, 299. Like these are. I'm looking through sales on that book. I see a couple sales there. So there's definitely a few that have sold. I mean, there's only 100 of them in play. I mean, I see one at 250. So if you want to make a play for it, sounds like 250 is probably like the number they're being offered at right now. So, all right. Just trying to give people an update. I know Mark Spears is hot. I don't know.
Yeah.
So
Mark Spears, I do have some signed Mark Spears. Again, they're pretty pricey, but if anybody's feeling, a little froggy, we got books for you guys to leap on. So, this one right here is a pretty big book. This is the first appearance of Angstrom Levy, one of the arch nemesis. Actually, is pretty much his first arch nemesis for Invincible. I do believe that this has a chance to get a 9.8 with the press. We got this one at $250 right here, guys. It's a great price.
Okay, 9.6 white pages. 250, and it's got a shot. Yeah, nickel and dime. I don't know. There might be a few ladies here. They might not want to identify themselves, but they might be in here. All right. So, what's up, Lino? Good to see you. All right. There is a request to see if you got a Mark Spears book that you're prepared to show. I know we're going to be on for a little bit longer, so if you want to show one, it's been asked. He's warning you. They're a little pricey.
Yeah, we're getting it right now. We got 3 signed Spears books.
All right, well, I appreciate you offering them to us. If you got them, I mean, oh wait, he said he was firm on the Huntsville variant. Pretty new. There were only 100 of them, so.
Yeah, there's sales at 300 and 250 and 289, like you said. So I'm pretty firm at that one. I'll give you $10 off if you really want.
All right, Mark Spears was a 4 to 6 hour line this weekend. Holy moly!
So Mark Spears right here, unsigned. This is the foil G.I. Joe Dreadnought variant. This thing is, I think it's limited to. I can't remember the limited number. I don't want to say anything incorrect. These go for about 100 plus. I'll do it for 100.
Wow! And how many of these are being offered today?
Only I have 2, but I wanted to keep one for a signing, so I'm only offering 1.
Okay. One person can get that one. All right. If you got anything else to offer, feel free on the Spears stuff. We'll see what happens here. Ooh.
So this is Mark Spears signed with his little bat remark that he does on random books. He doesn't do it on necessarily every single one. This is in the Mylar. This is the hunter character I was mentioning before that's going to start hunting all the monsters in his book. Limited to 100 on this. Again, that's the COA, if anybody is wondering what the COAs look like, by the way. Right here, this book unsigned sells for, I believe it's $250. I got 300 on it signed right here with the little bat symbol on there as well, guys. Can you give me 300, please? Yeah.
Wow.
I actually already completed a sale of 350 on this particular cover as well, signed. So technically, there is more than one sale for that. So.
And how much is the one that you just showed us?
300 signed.
Okay, 300, and it is signed.
300 signed, and then we have this one right here, which is the first appearance. This is unsigned. This is sold out as well. First appearance of this new Mummy character right here, and she's going to be a character that's moving forward. These, I believe, are selling for about $150. I'll do 125 on this unsigned. This is limited to 200, if I'm not mistaken, on this one.
They missed some spots when wrapping that mummy.
Yeah. We call this one the Mumder Boob.
The Mumder Boob. No.
The Mumder Boob.
No. Oh, wow.
The Mumder Boob. Shout out to Big Leg.
Joe was not signed, J. Bihar. not signed. It's the foil variant. There were a few different variants on this. There
It's
was
a 9
Ray Zartan.
4 and up for sure too on the foil. It's the but yeah, it's a phenomenal cover. It's a great price.
Yeah. Then
well.
there's there is the Huntsville that was limited to 100 up there.
All three of those up there right now are Huntsville exclusives.
All right. Yeah, the red Dracula, or actually we don't say no Dracula per se, but vampire.
Yeah, exactly. We will find out his name soon, but this is the 1 in 25 One World Under Doom issue number 1 in 25 incentive ratio 9-4 or better. I got 15 on it.
All right. I hope his name is like Morty or something fun like that. The vampire Morty. No, nobody's gonna be afraid of that. All right. Leave that writing to Mark Spears. All right. They're not calling me, asking me to write any of that stuff. All right. So, hey, we're wrapping up here. $15 is claimed. Hey, that's Karma's going to take the Doom. Nice grab, Luis. So we are wrapping up here, guys. So make those last-minute offers and claims. How much was the Mummy again?
That one was 125.
There you go. 125, not signed. There is a signed Spears book in play here. That was with the Hunter character. Show the signature. It's not coming in when we see there it is, with the bat kind of remark he throws in periodically, apparently. There you go. 300.
It's sold for 250 unsigned as well, so.
Okay. And no 4 to 6 hour wait to get it signed. You can just claim it right here.
Exactly.
So if we're as we're scanning around, make your last minute plays or ask your last minute questions on anything you're seeing here. Okay. Otherwise, you guys, if you did claim anything from Joseph, definitely send him a DM. I pinned his address down below at Webster's Vault. You can also hit this drop down here, give him a follow. If you are watching, stick around. We're going to go live in a minute with an awesome team up sale with Paradise Comics, Cards and Capes, and Rob Bice Comics. Joseph, show the Morrison TMNT one more time. You do have a request. You also have an offer of $100 on the Mummy if you want it.
115 is yours right there.
All right, Abad, 115 on the Mummy. Here's the Morrison. We've sold a number of these at 100. Anything that's signed comes with a COA.
So
it's
first
not slabbed.
Ever Simpson is TMNT.
There you go. Signed by Morrison and Eastman. $100 on that. And what book was behind what's being called the Booby Mummy?
The Mumder Boob, yeah.
Mumder Boob.
The Mumder Boob. Here, this is the TMNT foil. This is the Afro Samurai and Edge of Spider-Verse combination homage. But yeah, this is limited to 500. This is first print, signed by Kevin Eastman. We got $70 on it.
$70 foil, comes with a COA. Awesome. What was the print run on something like this? Oh, it was a ratio. Oh, that was a 500.
Yeah, this is my exclusive. This is 500 right here.
You have a $75. No, so Karma, we sold a number of those Morrison books at 100. The Morrison Eastman, The Simpsons. So he's got to be at $100 on those.
Yeah. I wouldn't be able to drop it at that point. The cost is kind of cost.
Duke Sangry, there is an absolute Batman 9.8. It is signed if you want that. Is the Hulk 10.0 still available?
Hulk, yes, it is. The regular one. We'll do that.
Yeah, Russ the Comic Kid, $250 or make an offer. He's grabbing that. Haven't seen any Shark covers or Vampirella tonight, Vintage Shark. But here's a 10.0.
I do have some Mark Spears Vampirella number 1 if we want.
There's a 10.0 signed by Art Adams. You do have it. Should they
DM
signed.
You,
it's
or
do you
not
have
signed, but it's a ratio.
Do you have it like handy? You want to
Yeah,
show it real quick? That book you just showed was 225.
250.
All right. Russ
The 10 was 250 is what I'm saying.
All right. Russ the Comic Kid. What are you trying to claim at 225? Are you offering 225 on the Hulk that's a 10?
This is Mark Spears. This is the red cover right here. I got 29.4 better.
And the Absolute Batman is signed by Scott Snyder. There is
We have
both
the Jim Lee foil for that, and we have the cover A for that.
and they're
for
both
9.85.
$225. The A cover, the Jim Lee foil, both 9.8.
If you want them both, you can take them for 400.
Okay, there you go, $400. But make it quick because we're in overtime now. We're gonna go to a team up sale after this. Yes, the offer is $225 on that book that you just held up.
220. You know what? Ending it out. You're welcome. Gem Mint 10.
There we go. Russ the Comic Kid. All right, he's an up and claimer, that kid. All right, got it. All right, so there you go. And then Luis, let us know. Hey, that's Karma. If you want to do 100 on the Morrison, we got to stick at 100. We sold a number of them at 100. Okay. So the Absolute Batman, father-son vintage. Do you want a closer look at the Absolute Batman? You did ask about it. I just want to make sure. There is the Invincible book up there in 9.6. So here you go. Here's the Absolute Batman 1. This is a #1 first print A cover, the whole bit, 9.8 signed by Snyder. Thick Neck is offering 300 on the monsters. Which monsters might we be talking about?
This one?
I don't see you.
Oh, I'm sorry. This one?
I think that's a claim.
All right.
Thick Neck. Wait until the last minute. Thick Neck 5. Coming in strong. There was a Spears book offered. Now there's a Spears book claimed that's signed. That was the one signed one. Awesome grab. Fantastic. Yeah.
And then, cool. Like I said, the 400 for this the pair if they want it, guys.
Okay. 400 if you want to make a play for those, because we're in overtime. We really got to cut this soon.
Yeah. I don't want to cut anybody off for any time.
Hey, I'm the one staying here because I just want to make sure that people get what they're going after tonight. All right. Well, I think we may be at it. I guess I will just check on one other thing. You might have an $80 offer on that G.I. Joe Spears book.
$80. If you can you meet me in the middle at 90?
All right. It's done. All
90?
right. Trader Bill _comics is going to take that.
All right, cool. Awesome. Thank you so much.
All right. Yeah, Trader Bill says thank you. How about $90 for the Godzilla sign?
Oh, wait, what did Trader Bill take down?
Trader Bill took down that the G.I. Joe book.
Okay, for 90, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I might be Trader Bill.
Sure. I was just making sure.
And that's me.
Can we get his username? I don't see his username anywhere.
Me. I'm Trader Bill.
Oh my God. Oh my God, you got me good, bro.
All right, I'm claiming it. So $90. I waited, guys. All right. How about $90 for the Godzilla sign and TMNT Kevin Eastman TMNT? Wait, Spidey Zone, the Eastman TMNT, and Godzilla sign. What Godzilla sign book is there?
So we have this one right here. There's multiple slabs, but we have
$90 offer Spidey Zone. I'm not sure what you might be
after.
This
the one that you're talking about?
Yeah, there's that, and then there's a Kevin Eastman Turtles.
Oh, okay. Is this what you're talking about right here?
Okay, so would you do $100 for that pair?
I will do one. I'll do 110. I'll meet you in the middle and take off that.
All right, 110, and it's done. Let us know, Spidey Zone. That'll be it. Otherwise, we're going to go to a team-up sale that we're already running behind on, but that's not on me. It's not on you, Joseph. You got awesome stuff, and we'll definitely, Yeah, no,
I appreciate everybody. Seriously, I appreciate everything, guys.
So
Seriously,
if you claim something, definitely send Webster's Vault to DM. Give him a follow. He's going to be reaching out in the next few days and invoice you, get him paid, and it'll be great. He'll ship you your stuff, and I know you're in good hands. This guy definitely knows what he's doing, knows his way around the books, and definitely had a lot of fun. Joseph, thank you for coming on and showing us some awesome stuff. Anything you want to say to people before we get going?
No, just real quick, I guess just thank you guys so much for the first show. Thank you for 8-Bit and everybody else who, contributed to all the deals and stuff, guys. Thank you for all the first time buyers. We're going to throw some free comic book day stuff in everybody's packages as well. So thank you so much, guys.
Awesome.